In true Red Branch Bushcraft style, as soon as I turn on the camera to make a video, the dogs decide that it is time to start having an internet fight with the dogs that live next door. Stay tuned. Guys, a little bit of a first impressions video. Let me just flip this thing on. I haven't even set this up, guys. I've just stuffed it full of some equipment there. The sun has come out and suddenly everything is really bright. Oh, my eyes. Guys, this is the Jääkäri M, or the Jaeger. I've heard it called as well, from Savotta. Okay, which is when I look online, guys, it is being regarded as the best bushcraft rucksack ever made. But I don't know anything about that, not yet. But let me get her hooked up. Let's give you a wee bit of a 360. What do you think? It's not full, okay? It doesn't have a lot of stuff in it at the minute. It's very light. It does fit very well. It does feel nice on. It's not the most padded thing in the world, I have to say. These are fairly flat, but they are quite wide. Okay, I tell you what we'll do. We'll go into the woods where it's not so sunny and I'm not getting the eyes burnt out of my head. We'll put her down and we'll have a look at it, guys, and we'll go over the specs. Or is it going to rain? Who knows? Everything is a mystery here at Red Branch. Bruno, that is better. Okay. 30-litre rucksack, right? 30-litre rucksack, which is a day pack to me. Is this something that I could do an overnighter in? Well, I'm actually hoping it is, guys, right? I'm going to hang it up here. It's very extendable and it has some really nice features, and really nice features that I would look for if I can get them in a rucksack. Let's have a close-up. First off, most importantly, guys, it's got a Velcro patch on it just in case you want to put a morale patch on, you know. Yeah, I don't have any of those. Okay, this thing is like, it's like something that a bomb disposal crew would use, in that they would get some live ordnance, they would pop off the lid and they would put it in there and close the lid and run away, and it would blow up inside and it would contain the blast. It is very well made. It is 1000 denier cordura, okay? It is covered in, I'm going to say molly straps, guys, but people call it pals webbing as well. It is all over the front, it's all over the top, bottom, sides, okay? You can attach pouches to the side of this, okay, and you can buy pouches for the side, for the sides of this, okay? It has got loops down here at the bottom. Now I would call these ice axe loops, but I'm sure they have a different use. But normally with an ice axe loop, you have another corresponding loop up here somewhere that you can put the handle through, so you sort of fold her down and put her up. It has got a good lid, and guys, this lid, and this is something that I look for. It's not something I come across very often. And there's two things on this that I would look for. Okay, guys, it has a floating lid, right? I like a floating lid because it means that even though this is only 30 litres, right, there's probably another 10 litres here where you could make that into a 40-litre bag, right? Then if you go and look at adding the likes of molly pouches, or what I have here, guys, is I have a molly 2 sustainment pouch. All right, so if you're putting that on the side, okay, you're putting that onto these pals webbing or whatever you call these, guys, this is going to increase the size of this bag by approximately 15 litres. Okay, so I think these are about 7 or 8, could be 10 litres, right? So that goes on this side and this side. Okay, also, right, now this is something that from the reviews that I have, some of the reviews I have seen, that people have sort of questioned this, right? Now, when I was in the mountain rescue, having a feature like this on a bag was really handy, right? Now, when I was in the rescue team, I didn't use this type of bag or a hiking type of bag because you have to go in through the top to get everything. But look, it has a zip. So you can open this up, get stuff from inside in the main part of the bag, and access it without pulling all your stuff out of your bag, guys. And I think that's a good idea. Okay. Now inside this, I have just got a sleep system, a tarp, not very folded up very well. So I have a 2-season sleeping bag, and I have the thermal cloak that I did a quick first impressions review of as well. Okay. Let's turn it over. Can I hang it up now while it's turned over? Probably not. And put it down. On the inside here, guys, this is my snow skirt. Okay, I'm just going to open this right up and roll it down. Okay, on the inside I have a plastic insert, right? Now that plastic insert gives this pack a little bit of structure and makes it a little bit stiff. Okay, now what you can do is you can remove that and you can add an aluminium frame, or you can remove it so that you can roll this pack down to nothing. Okay, so also what it has in here is this loop is actually for attaching your water bladder too. Okay, and that water bladder fits down on the inside there as well, in this little pouch where the plastic goes. Not the easiest thing to see. Okay, on the inside of the lid, guys, we got quite a narrow slimline type pouch, guys. That's like, it definitely has got, you put a map in there, screamed, you know, written all over it. Okay, just tighten this up. This is your floating lid. The back. Now, I'm not going to talk about comfort because I haven't worn it over any extended periods, guys. As I said, these are extremely slim, right, or extremely thin, but very wide. Okay, we have 2 padded sections. Hey, Bruno. 2 padded sections here and a channel in the middle, and that channel actually runs the whole way down here, and that will be for venting, and that will be for air and keeping your back cool-ish when you're walking. Do you know what I mean? Hip pad is the same as the shoulder pads, guys, in that it is very thin as well. It is not a lot of padding on that, and this is Bruno, no, and this is very narrow as well, guys. Okay, now it is a 30-litre bag. It's not intended for carrying really heavy weights over long distances, from what I can see by looking at it. But guys, you know, I'm going to put that to the test. Probably the first decent thing I'm going to do with this bag is I'm going to load this for an overnighter, and I'm going to see how well it performs. Is it a little bit small? I don't know, but I generally don't carry a lot, and the thing that takes up the most room in my bag is generally my sleep system, guys. And as you can see, that is the same here. Let me just remove everything except for the sleep system. I'll take that tarp out. That's my sleep system there. Okay. Right, which is not bad in a 30-litre bag, guys, you know, but with those sustainment pouches and stuff, it does give you more options. Look, we have this is your little thing for putting your tube through for your hydration bladder, and there's one on each side. Guys, this is made by Savotta, obviously, who are known for making really strong gear. Okay, really strong gear. This is another one of these items that you buy once and it lasts a lifetime. Okay, and from everything I have read, these things are absolutely bomb-proof. So I'm really looking forward to testing this out, guys. And thank you to the guys over at Brinyte for sending me this to test out. I think this is removable. No, it's not. This is removable. This hip pad, or this back bit, back bit is removable. Guys, look, we also have the PALS webbings the whole way along, and we also have a sternum strap there as well, and little elasticy bits to hold your straps in place. No lifters or anything like that, but do you need it? I don't know. Guys, the internal it's just a bucket. It's one space. That's all. Okay, which is no mess, and you have access from the top and from the zip at the side as well. I like it. It's based on a finished border bag that I don't have a lot of knowledge of, but what it reminds me of is the old style of alpine bags that they used to wear. Okay, when I'm moving through the woods, I generally don't like stuff sticking out the sides. I like it to be nice and narrow. You know, I'm not the biggest of person myself, so you know, something that fits me that way is always a plus. Oh, sorry, and we have little pouches here as well, just for putting stuff in. There's not the biggest amount of room in them, but they're there. Okay, Bruno, you probably fit Bruno's stick in there. You put your stick in there, Bruno. That stick has my head wrecked. Guys, first impressions. It seems like an absolute bomb-proof piece of equipment, made in Estonia. I say that because it was on a thing right there. Of course, because it has all these straps, guys, it does mean that if it's not full, you can cinch all these down and you can make it into a smaller pack as well. Okay, so it is fairly modular, right? Fairly, I'm going to say. Probably I'll stick a first aid kit on the front here, and I'll probably put these sustainment pouches on the side for my camp out, and that'll probably do it, guys. And every other time you see this bag, it is probably going to be like this. Thanks for watching. Stay frosty. What do you think, Bruno? Ooh, you want that stick so bad. So bad. It's a cool tarp as well, isn't it?